This lesson we're looking at probability, and it's kind of a revision of concepts that you should have seen before, so this is a little bit of revision. Okay, we're going to start off with a bag of Zooper Doopers. There's 3 blue, 6 red, 8 cola, 4 pineapple and 2 green in them. I know there's a million other colours, but we'll stick with these for now. What we're trying to do is determine the outcome that we are looking for and what the chance of getting that is. So for example, we are going to use the rule, the probability of a certain event happening. So whether that be, in this case, the probability of pulling out a red Zooper Dooper out of the packet. So the probability of an event is equal to the number of successful outcomes that we want. So the successful outcome in this case would be pulling out a red one, because we want a red one, divided by the total number of outcomes. All right, and the total number of outcomes is how many different things we could potentially pull out, and it's all about chance. Now I want you to remember that we can have probability as a decimal, as a fraction, and as a percentage. Okay, all of them can represent a type of probability. Now I would like final answers in percentage, but we actually go through all 3 of those, so it does take a bit of practice with our conversions. Alright, let's have a look. First of all, we need to total them up to figure out how many we have, because it's really important, because we're going to need it every single time. So our total will be 3 plus 6 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2, because that's how many are actually in the packet. I don't care if you use a calculator every time. So 3 plus 6 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 gives us a total of 23 Zooper Doopers. That's how many we have. Alright, so now we're trying to figure out the probability of this event, pulling out a red one out of the packet. And the probability, remember, is the number of successful events divided by the total number of events. And please don't ask, yes, you have to write some version of this out every single time. Alright, successful events. If we're trying to get a red one out, it will happen 6 times, because we've got 6 potential red Zooper Doopers to choose. So we can choose 6 of them out of a total possible 23. Now there's our fractional probability. We can see this best. There we go. Okay, so 6 divided by 23 gives us our decimal version, 0.26, and we can convert this decimal into a percentage by multiplying by 100. Alright, so that's approximately 26%. So there we go, fraction, a decimal, and a percentage that I would like to see. Alright, let's keep going. This time we've got pineapple. We are trying to choose pineapple. So the number of successful events divided by the total number of events is equal to, we've got 4 pineapple divided by a total of 23. Let's go again. 4 divided by 23 gives us 0.17, which is approximately 17%. Alright, let's keep going. This is getting a bit trickier now, because what we're trying to find this time is the probability of not choosing a red one, of choosing something out that is not red. Okay, so the number of successful outcomes divided by the total outcomes. You can see I'm changing this a little bit, but as I said, as long as there's a good version of this rule, that's fine. Alright, successful outcomes in this case. Now we don't want a red one, so anything but red. Oh, I don't like red, I want everything else. So you could have a blue, a cola, a pineapple, or a green. They are all successful outcomes. So if we got a blue, or a cola, or a pineapple, or a green, that would be okay. So let's total them all up. 17 divided by 23. We will do that sum now. 0.74. We will round that up, which is approximately 74%. Now, if we just want you to look at these 2 available here, not red and red. Now, the probability together actually makes up 100%, right? 26 plus 74% gives us 100%, because they are called complementary events, choosing red or choosing not red. And so there are only two options, red or not red. So they should total to 100. So that's a good thing we got them. Okay, our next one is red or green. So the number of successful outcomes divided by our total outcomes. Our number of successful outcomes, we are choosing red or green this time. So we've got 6 red available and 2 green divided by our total again. So 8 divided by 23 this time. 8 divided by 23. And that will give us 0.35 approximately, which is approximately 35%. Okay, so to reiterate, we can have probability written as a decimal, a fraction, or as a percentage, and we've got all 3 available here. It's really important that we consider our successful outcomes. What are we looking for? What are we trying to choose out of this packet? All right, the pineapple one or the red one or not red. And then we have to make sure we divide it by our total. So it's really important that we add them up correctly to start with.